before I hit.
We're back with another episode of The Standard. And for you guys who don't know, I'm Milton Hopkins, and I'm here with
D. Culp,
Polk, JP Meesh.
And before we dive on in for the main topics for today, I just want to say thank you for those who tapped in with the first episode and showing up support.
Yes,
Appreciate y'all for real.
Yeah.
Love.
So before we get into anything, I just want to do a mental health check-in, because not a lot of us do that. And shout out to CD for giving us the idea of this, but but how are you guys doing? Because we've been grinding for winter workouts. We're in week 4. So how you guys doing?
Shoot, I'm feeling all right, honestly. It's been a long winter, like y'all boys know. We've been grinding, pushing through. Honestly, I've been kind of missing my family a lot lately, for real. If I'm being honest, but I know it's coming. We only got a few weeks left, and then we're gonna be able to be on the break for a bit. So I'm just looking forward to that, low key, honestly. So just trying to fight it, but I'm still in a good headspace. I'm keeping it pushing for sure.
Facts. Shoot. Around this time, of course, we away from family. That's one of the most important things for most, guys is, going through our situation right now. I feel attacking this year and this winter, and compared to last year or the past, I feel I wanted to come with a different, more of a positive, mindset. Cause I know the training we do is not easy, bro. So I feel with that, and then schools, quarter systems, how we do everything, it can obviously become an overload at times. So I try to find small little things that waking up in the morning and just writing something positive down real quick whenever I go in and watch film in the morning. So I just want to keep doing little things like that in order to just take those next steps of working on my mentals and that inner peace.
Heard that.
How about you, Meesh?
Just chilling, bro. Just school, bro, and just working out, bro. Just chilling.
Straight?
Yeah, straight.
Heard that.
So besides that, we want to
What about yourself?
Well,
yeah.
What about you?
Million? How's the mentals, bro?
My bad.
Dang, bro.
Well,
Check in, man.
I'm doing good. It's really just mainly focused on working out, being better every day, and then schoolwork, obviously that comes first. But yeah, I just been trying to work hard in my classes and stuff, trying to pass these tests and stuff, because it's getting tough, man.
Yeah, it's that time. It's around that time.
Last 2
quarter.
weeks.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's around that time.
Yeah, we're getting close to end of this winter quarter. So, but what's you guys' artists music you listen to that will get you in that mode? Because I know how whether it's R&B or hip hop and stuff like that, what gets you guys going at day by day, whether it's football or just regular life.
I'd probably say Gunna, bro. Either Gunna or Future. That's all I really listen to. And then I listen to some low-key artists, but I'd probably say that Wanna album that came out during COVID, that's top tier, bro. That's a no-skip album, so I could for sure listen to that all the time. I just got into Future. I've been listening to Future, but not as much. And his SoundCloud, the unreleased on there is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in my car,
Toxic King.
I get to my car and I'm home and I be sitting in my car for 20 because I'm over here all right, bro. I get in my car and I'm all right, the only reason I'm gonna get out is if a song is not good. So if I'm staying in my car, if I'm in my car and I was in there for a minute and I was like, bro, what? I said,
Future be sliding, bro.
put my chair
really
back
do.
and I was
Yeah.
damn,
I agree.
dang.
Future for sure be good. You heard Posted with the Demons
Yeah, bro.
off what's that album? High Off Life.
Yes, bro. He got a song. I don't even know if I can say it's
Banger.
unreleased, but he got some good music.
Shout out
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud. I love SoundCloud. All the unreleased.
Yeah, SoundCloud.
I had to get back
All the
on
unreleased
that.
on SoundCloud, bro. I'm
iTunes-
sorry to all you
iTunes,
artists out there.
for
It's a
sure.
horrible
Apple
thing that
Music.
happens to y'all, but the music is fire.
Yeah, but
Apple
yeah, no.
Music, you only gonna have so many songs and albums up
Yeah,
on
so
there.
there's some stuff on SoundCloud. You be like, It should be on the album.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Just know we still appreciate the music either way,
exactly.
whether we buying it or not.
But, you know, I'm listening to that Young Boy.
Young Boy.
Young boy.
Favorite song by Young Boy.
It's too many, bro.
Okay, what's your one though? Like
He got a
Too many, bro.
okay? Say like somebody don't know who Young Boy is for real, which is highly unlikely. What's the one song that's gonna represent him?
Young boy, fire.
That's gonna represent him.
Like saying like, okay, this is who he is.
Bro, Young Boy is tough, bro.
It's a lie, bro. Hold on. Can I look real quick, bro?
Bro, Vet
You know what I'm
Motors.
saying? Oh
Huh?
yeah.
Man, shoot.
Yeah,
I've been
on
listening to Pop Out
investment,
by-
and they all
by-
unheard of.
Bro, like it's
Bruh.
so many, bro. Like
There's a few artists that get me in that mode. So
What? Like who?
like I would say 1,000%, bro. Chief Keef, bro. Chief Sosa. You throw on some Chief
That's a
Keef
legend,
before
bro.
the game. That's gonna have me turned for sure.
facts.
I mean, my man Yeet, Yeet Fire.
I'm just not getting on, bro.
Yeah, Yeet be getting me turned up too. And then I
Can you
got
put
to
me on.
Who's Yeet?
Yeet,
Heard people say talk
bro,
about him a lot.
He's an artist out of Portland, bro. He's fire. I mean, he's definitely taking over, man. I know he's got his fan base is growing and growing. Shoot, I mean, all his unreleased, like you talked about the unreleased, bro. His is like
He's tough.
it'll have you sitting there like, whoa, hey, what he talking about? And then the beats that he be going on, sometimes it's like the sound that he goes on. It's like
Nice.
it's like something that I haven't really heard from a lot of artists, but I would say he's low key like a spawn from like I see a little Cardi, but I see a little bit of like I don't even know what it is. Something he got something to him now.
He's tough though.
He fire.
Man,
He fire.
now my walkout song, Distance Emotions by Lil Chris, you know. Long live the GOAT. You know, so one of my friends who had passed away in Lufkin to gun violence. He was a rapper, coming up. And honestly, bro, I feel like if that wouldn't have happened within like a year or two, he would have actually like took off, bro, because he was hella good, bro. So, you know, I still bump his music and keep his music alive, bro. Like, and it's crazy, bro, because I know how much he loved his mom and stuff like that. So, you know, I know how much he supported, you know, him and what he had going on. So it's like I get that same treatment from my mom. So it's like I feel like it's only right for me to support that because like he kind of like me, but like in a different career path.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know, I'm gonna always bump Lil Bro.
For sure.
Facts.
Heard that.
Yeah. Artist I listen to was like Babyface Ray. Man, hey, Detroit rap, they be making you like, okay, I'm not gonna say I'm broke, but like they be like making you like feel like you need more money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they be like, you know, hey, listen. They be having they be having hustle music, bro. They be saying like, bro, go grind type of music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like I be listening to
Get
like
that.
Babyface Ray. I be listening to Baby Smooth. I be listening.
Them boys. Baby
then
Smooth, Filthy.
Baby Smooth, I be listening
Baby
to-
Smooth, Filthy.
If I'm trying to get in the zone, I put on like G Herbo.
I mess
G
with
Herbo, I'll bring your
G
demons
Herbo.
out. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie, have you feeling all the pain, all that.
But if
I mean, ready.
but if I'm at the crib though, I'll put like some like R&B, like
Some
Red
chill.
Fires and stuff like that. I'll be trying to chill. Like
Some
I don't
SZA.
want to.
Be blasting
Yeah,
SZA.
SZA.
Bro,
I don't want to be
Crazy.
waking up at like
Hey.
7 hearing like
I feel
rap.
it though, bro.
Yeah,
Bro, I didn't really start listening to like Giveon and all that, bro, until I just started being around Troy so much, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, bro. He always put me on some
Hey,
shit.
y'all heard of Masego before?
nah.
Tap in
Masego?
with Masego, bro. He is talented.
For real?
And it's like a chill, like, but it's like he be playing like the saxophone and like a bunch of different instruments. So it's like crazy, like chill
Yeah.
jazz. Like it'll have you
Yeah.
feeling like, whoa, you can
Yeah.
just kind of kick back to it, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
That shit nice.
Facts. We gonna tap in
Masego,
for
yeah.
sure.
Masego, some chill.
Definitely gonna have to tap in.
Well,
Yeah, seasons,
enough of the music talk. So knowing we're from the same backgrounds, being like D1 athletes and stuff, I feel like one of the main things that not a lot of D1 athletes talk about is like the pressure of being one. So like, how do you guys handle the pressure of being a D1 athlete, especially with like you're from Texas, you're from Spokane, and then we're just local guys here.
Central District.
Okay, so so then like we coming from different backgrounds, kind of. So like, what's the like? How do you guys deal with the pressure? Because we got different like groups around us that will help us with that. So how do you guys do with that?
Honestly, I would say it is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's the truth.
You know, it's so much. It's so much. But I feel like in a way you adapt to it, and I think it's like when you come into that situation of the next level, you have to understand like there's gonna be things that's gonna tempt you to want to do certain things. Like I feel like you just gotta know your boundaries and have that like mindset to where, you know, you're not gonna let things, you know, turn out the way they're supposed to turn out because, you know, you just have standards for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like my mom and my uncles and them, you know, they did a great job with me of just, you know, main thing like respect. You know, respect the people around you. You know who you're around. Know what you're doing. Like know the places that you're at. Like know like everything. Like be aware of your surroundings. Like at all times, no matter what. So I think I think, you know, just me going through little things like that and my mom just teaching me, my pops, my uncle and all them just teaching me like you gotta be ready for, you know, what's about to come at you with this next level because, you know, we're not gonna be here. Like we're not gonna be able to, you know, to be physically here when you need us. So I think it was just like I adapted to it like quick. So and then obviously you have to know like the mission that you're on, bro. Like that's the main thing.
Yeah, you gotta keep the big picture in sight.
You have to
always.
keep the main thing.
The main thing.
Keep
So
the big picture in sight.
all that other stuff like distractions, you know, I feel like if you focus and you really like truly like on what you own, like and you really mean that, I feel like you separate yourself from the ones that fall into that and the ones that don't.
Man, nah, for real.
Oh, sure.
For real. Shoot, yeah. I mean, for me, how I say I deal with the pressure, I mean, it is crazy. Like you said, like being from Spokane, I mean, not too many athletes really like come out of there. I mean, we've had a lot of good, don't let me say that, but we've had a lot of good athletes, but you know, to have that city watching me and have my back and know that they're supporting me, like just means everything, you know, at the end of the day. But it does put a lot of weight on my shoulders because I do know I have all that support and, you know, that's huge to me. I don't want to let anyone down, you know, but I mean, for me, how I deal with the pressure is relying on my family, my loved ones, you know, always staying tapped in with them, checking on them, making sure they're good because as long as my people are good, you know, that's how I feel like I'm good. But I've gone through a lot of like high pressure situations on and off the field, like dealing with things. So it's just like, it's all about your mindset at the end of the day. If you can find a way to keep believing in yourself and pick yourself up and dust yourself off and fight off those demons, that negative talk, and keep the self-talk positive, I mean, you can really achieve anything. Like your future is really whatever you choose it to be. So you got to choose it wisely. And it's so easy to fall off that path sometimes, bro. Like, I mean, whether it's dealing with death, you know, whatever. I mean, there's a lot of things that can weigh down on you and become pressure. I mean, even school itself, COVID, all that things, you know, having to transition in life. But, you know, like I said, at the end of the day, like how I deal with it is really just trying to keep that standard for myself and keep the big picture and just remain solid, bro. Just stay genuine and true to myself at the end of the day, because I know if I'm doing that, I can't really lose.
Mm-hmm.
Facts, bro.
I'll
like,
track what I need in my life.
Yeah, most definitely. Cause like, bro, when I was in, like, for me, bro, like, it was so many people around me, like, growing up that, you know, didn't really, like, take that next step of being the generation changer. Like, so I feel like for me, bro, like, I feel like I was a chosen one. Like, and I feel I had to be that person to, like, be the one that's gonna make the change. So when I found out that I had that, I feel like from that point on, like I knew that, you know, I had to be different. Like I couldn't be like, you know, my brothers, like how they ended up on their career. I couldn't be like my pops or like my mom's, like my little sister, my oldest. Like I couldn't do that. Like I have to go a whole different route. Like that nobody has
break
like,
that barrier.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like for me, bro, like I'm like the third person in my family, like to really just, you know, go to college and, you know, take that next, you know, so, you know, appreciate it, man. Like I feel like I just knew like I had to do something different. I couldn't take the same route everybody else did. So, you know, I just filled those shoes in and, you know, just trying to keep pushing.
Yeah.
That was really heartfelt, bro.
Man. It's the conversations we need to be having, bro. For real.
Facts. I mean, how I really think about it is like, I'm a religious person, so I feel like God not gonna put you somewhere He feel like you can't handle it. So like, in terms of like pressure, I'd be almost like, that really don't mean nothing. Like in my opinion, like it's like, I'm here for a reason. Like I didn't make it this far to now start thinking about pressure. Like it's almost like, I don't know, it's just a mindset you gotta have, or the mindset I have is just like God not gonna put too much on my plate that even if I feel like I can't handle it, like I'm in the situation for a reason. So somehow, some way I can figure it out. Like I'm doing this for a reason. So like in terms of pressure, I don't know. I feel like I've done like so much already to where like there's already like, I don't, you know, like pressure, like pressure honestly don't want to see me. That's how I see it.
Pressure make diamonds.
Like pressure, if pressure was a person, it's like, I'm cool off Meesh. Like he done already done.
No smoke.
That's how I feel though. So pressure, honestly, is kind of like, yeah, I'm cool off, bro. Like, bro, he on a different mindset. I done tried to put this on his plate, and he like, yeah, I'm cool off me. So that's how I kind of think. I don't even think about it.
Nah, I can agree, man. I can feel that because some of the things I've been through, I just know how resilient I am. So
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
man, it's like right when you about to have a breakthrough, like that's when the devil want to creep in, and that's the negative.
Exactly.
But
you want pressure.
Yeah,
we ain't worried about none of that.
You want that. You want that pressure.
You want
bro.
pressure.
You want that.
You want pressure because it pushes you to be a better you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It pushes you to like
in the back of your head.
You know what I'm saying?
Keep it in the back of your head.
It pulls you out of your element to like build you into something that, you know what I'm saying, like you want to be.
It's a fine balance though.
It's
a fine balance though because you don't want it to eat you up.
You
though,
don't.
You know?
It just tests you.
You don't want it to eat you
I
up.
feel like you gotta go through life. Everybody go through life with tests.
Yeah, well,
like, it's going. That's what I'm saying.
The
So
human
like
experience, bro.
So it's going to test you. Like
trials and
that's what it's
tribulations.
for.
Are you gonna be able to thrive or not?
Yeah.
Really, at the end of the
And
day,
then,
you
like,
gonna fold or not?
He gonna put himself as soldiers through the hardest battles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Every single time. Like we all done been through it, but we look where we at.
Man,
look what we doing.
Keep going.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like because he know.
Yeah.
He know we gonna handle it.
Yeah, because going off what Meesh and Dev saying, like, the pressure, like, I don't really feel the pressure of being a D1 athlete because I didn't even think I was gonna be one, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So like, so being at like high school, like I didn't even think I was gonna play sports, honestly, at the next level. So then like feeling pressure, I don't really feel that. I feel like the most pressure I feel is like holding myself to that standard, like you said, like you guys talking about. So like I feel like I have nothing really to prove to anybody or I don't really have expectations, honestly, because like, again, I wasn't supposed to be here. So then I don't really feel much pressure, but the pressure of me is just holding myself to a high standard because I know going into like this football stuff, like, and grinding every day, I know how good I could be. So like that's my pressure is that I'm trying to strive for like the best I could be and hopefully make it to the next level. But if not, like I'm trying to venture off to like other stuff like this podcast or doing like 7-on-7 tournaments, stuff like that. Like I've done that before. Like I'm trying to do like
COVID 7.
Yeah, I'm trying to do some business stuff.
Because
I feel like at the end of the day,
you got that mind too. Like you're creative, bro. Like
because at the end of the day, I know I'm gonna be good. Like I know people that could help me. I know
you're gonna be
like,
straight.
I'm willing to learn. Like the thing is that not many people is willing to learn. Like they really just be like put their pride aside, be like, no, I could do this on my own. I don't need no help. But like it's okay to ask for help. Like,
always,
it's okay to ask for help, bro. Because like it's
not
what you know
resources,
is
bro. That's what they're there for. Like,
it's not what you know, it's who you know, bro. Like that's why how a lot of this stuff could happen. Because like I know I'm around winners, bro. Like like
you are who you are.
Exactly.
Like in order to like actually to get more, you gotta want it. You know what I'm saying? But like you can't be around people that's on a lower tier. You gotta surround yourself with people higher than you, because that would make you want to be like more successful. That's where like people like gotta put their pride aside. Be like I look at you guys, because you guys, you guys starters and stuff like that. I don't look at jealousy. I don't look at y'all being jealous.
Yeah.
I look at you guys as motivation. Like everybody in the locker room, like Rum, Mike, JP, all them guys who like are stars of the team and stuff like that. I look at a motivation, because that's where I want to be too. Like a captain, I want to be an example, but also like trying to be the example, but also like I'm still willing to learn too, and I'm not gonna go in here like hard headed, be like, oh, I'm better than these guys. I'm doing the same thing. Why? How come I don't got that same success? I'm like, no, like that's where like the most success begins, because most successful people had to learn as well. Like,
yeah,
and they still
God-
learning.
and bro, that selflessness,
God blesses
bro,
your
like,
neighbors, bro.
That selflessness,
He in the
bro. It'll take you a
neighborhood.
long way, I swear.
If
Like,
God blesses your neighbor, bro, he in the neighborhood, bro. So you should be grateful that people getting blessed, because that means it's him coming your way.
It's like
pretty
saying
soon,
like
bro.
if me,
man,
He's
envy
on the
and
way, bro.
jealousy
He
and
in
all
the
that
neighborhood.
is
He's in the
what
neighborhood.
brings people's vibrations down, bro, and makes the world a worse place, worse off.
yeah, it's like if me, bro, is from the
all
same
that
neighborhood.
hating. Stop all that hating, y'all.
Yeah,
What y'all hating for?
Man,
no
Man,
reason.
love one another, bro.
it's
What?
easy, bro. Easy,
Y'all
bro. You
tripping.
treat people right and love people the way it's supposed to be, bro. Your blessings gonna come back.
That's what. Yeah, like seeing like, because
Karmic cycle.
if you want people around you that's gonna like give you like the type of push you need, you gotta be that same person to other people as well. So like, there's no, so like, you gotta be the energy you want. So like, cause
that's real.
Yeah, cause if
That's
you give
real.
out that energy, it's gonna gravitate back to you.
Right back.
Exactly.
Right back.
Cause like, yeah, if bro and I come from the same neighborhood, bro, but he is getting success already, like before me, I know I'm next. So you just might as well just be patient, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Hundred.
come. It's
Which
gonna
goes
come. It might not. It might not be when you want it to.
But it's gonna happen, bro.
Right on time.
Patience, man.
Exactly.
Patience
It's
is
all
a good
about timing,
friend.
bro.
Patience is a good friend.
If you get it too soon, bro, if you get your gift too soon, you're gonna think it's a curse, bro. You gotta get it on time.
On
If
time.
you get it too soon, you're gonna be like, oh, that's not what I imagined. But
Yeah.
that means you wasn't ready for it yet.
But going
That's true,
into talking about like having the right people around you guys, like with this sports stuff, how with the level we are at, there's gonna be like a lot of like people that's gonna come in like with the wrong mindset, wrong intentions.
Yeah.
So like, have you guys like ever like encountered those people? But if not, like, how are you guys gonna deal with those type of people? Because they're gonna come by eventually, like either now or later.
Like family or something like that, like or
not
just people, anybody.
I mean, anybody really, because
Yeah.
family, like they could change up.
Expose him like, hey, did you know my?
Yeah, like family could switch up.
Yeah.
Like you could have old friends, or you could have new friends coming in. Like,
Yeah.
how you guys gonna deal with that? Keeping the right people around you.
I feel like you will know who's the right people to have like in your circle in like certain situations. I mean, I just feel I just know what's genuine and what's not genuine. Like I feel like a vibration when it comes off from people. And I don't know, I have like a different sense of energy, bro. Like, and I just feel like in order to be successful, you gotta have a great team. So you have to know who to have around and who not to have around. But I ain't really came across, nothing like that. But I'm always prepared, like, for it to deal. Like, if I ever get into a situation, somebody in my family maybe, or a friend maybe. Like, I'm not like a person to just throw somebody to the curb or something. Like, I'm an understanding person. Like, I know everybody make mistakes, like, ain't nobody perfect. So at the end of the day, bro, I want to create peace no matter what, even if there's some type of stuff going on, or bad vibes or energy. So I'm with peace, but I also think we do have to like be aware of like our situation where we are right now, and how easy it can be for somebody to just like walk over us because we being like real nice, or doing a lot for somebody, because I'm like, we all got good hearts. I love giving, bro, because I always believe that you get those blessings back. So I mean, if you do me wrong, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be hurt from it. You only gonna hurt yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I see it.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I talk a lot. Like I be like joking with y'all, but like I'm a really closed off person. So like I don't even really like. I kind of don't really worry about that because it's like not in a rude way, but like I'll kind of like not really like talk to you. Like if I'm almost to the point where it's like I got people in my circle now, so it's like the bigger I get, it's like not the smaller my circle, but the more closed off I'm gonna get in terms of like really putting people in that circle, not like meeting people and stuff like that, but like you really being in my circle and me saying like, hey bro, I got you. Like, hey bro, I got a problem. I'm up. It's 2 a.m. All right, I'm gonna pull up. Like, there's only certain people in that group, and it took them, bro, like 5 years to get there. So it's like I'm not really even like worried, just because I kind of keep myself at a distance from people. Like I'll show you my true self. Like I always show people my true self, but it's like you're not gonna get like I'm not just finna just give you all of myself like just off the rip. Like I'm almost kind of like, all right, like let me see how you moving, and then eventually like I'm not gonna be like weird about it and be like skeptical. Like I'm gonna be open minded to it, but it's like it's almost like one strike. It's like yeah, you're it's getting to that point where it's like, oh yeah, you're weird. Like yeah, I'm cool off you. Like so it's almost like people got almost like one opportunity to like really like get in my real circle, like whether that's having like deep talks, whether that's having like just really getting to know a person. But if it's just like now, like the more and more like more popular or famous we get, bro, it's almost like you just don't know people's intentions at that time. Yeah. And it's like you don't even like you can get a vibe, but even then, bro, like there's just some bad people in the world, bro, that really can like
true evil
that can really like really sell, not even to sell you a dream, because we live in a dream right now, but like almost like just do anything, bro, and really like try to get in your inner circle, and you never know, man. 4 years later, let's say you doing something stupid or something funny with them, leak you. Like you see how they did. There was a top offensive lineman for the Dolphins.
Yeah.
His name's Laramie Tunsil, bro, and he did something that was
crazy.
that was crazy.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. But it was like 4 years ago. But he as soon as the draft started, he was supposed to be the number 1 pick. And usually it's not like a tackle. Tackles are always like top 5 picks, but it's usually not. It's usually like a DN or a quarterback who's the first pick. He was going to be like the first pick. He was going to be a tackle. Bro, they showed the video. Someone leaked the video while he was sitting at the table waiting to get drafted, and they moved his picks like he was still first round, but
he went down to
first
like
round first pick compared to first round 18th pick. That's money on the line.
Different money.
And that's easily somebody he could have been like, bro, I thought we was cool.
Man.
And I thought we could just kick it.
Somebody probably was like, hey man, I got this bag.
Bruh. And then they record, or he sent it to a friend or something. Or he sent it to a group chat, and someone in that group chat got a little Judas in there that's doing them grimy. Like that's doing someone grimy like that. And then stuff like that happens, bro. It's crazy. So I be trying to stay ducked off for real.
I feel that. Shoot, I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like I have like really good common sense. So, I mean, like in terms like what JP said, just reading people's energy, like, you know, trying to really, you know, gauge whether they're being like intentional and like authentic is like, I have a good like gauge of that usually for the most part. And I mean, something that I've learned just throughout college is like learning how to like love from a distance, like kind of like what JP said, like it's okay to still maintain like those old relationships, like high school friends, childhood friends, like things like that. But like, I mean, the thing is, it's like we're here sitting in these seats for a reason. So like you always want to be surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals. Facts. So it's like you can see, or like, I mean, yeah, you can just tell off a conversation that you have with somebody, like whether or not, you know, y'all gonna be able to engage and even continue. I'm okay with making friends, but like me said, it's like in terms of my brothers, like, or you know,
brother, bro,
like people. If I'm telling you I love you, I got you, no matter what. Like I'm calling you, whatever. I hit you up. I send you random memes on Instagram or Twitter, whatever it is. It's like, bro, I really love you. Like
the older you get, bro, you never know.
And the people that really know me, like they know I love very hard and love very deeply. So it's like if Dev got you, like he really got you for real.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna hold it down for you no matter what. Like you said,
Facts.
like you call me at any time. Like
Bro, what's up?
whatever it
What's
is,
good?
you need a ride,
Yeah.
whatever. Like
Me.
got you. You need
Yeah.
Uber, cool, whatever.
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
that's kind of how I am, but it do take a while to get
It
get
takes a
in
while,
there.
man.
It takes a while to
It
get in there.
does,
Like,
bro.
but I mean, for the people that are in my circle, like I'm thankful for them all,
Yeah,
man.
facts.
Like for real,
Facts, bro.
because
Facts.
I would not be able to wake up and do what I do every day without.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all, like all my
Facts.
brothers, bro.
You,
Like
you brought up like
this shit.
you brought up like your high school friends and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah,
you know, I kind of feel you on that, bro, because it's like, you know, them back at home, they know it's all love for me, bro.
yeah, always.
You know what I'm saying? But
Shout out all my brothers back home for real.
what it's like, but it's like at the end of the day, bro, like we on something totally different, you know, like
Bro.
Man,
it's like
That's facts. But that love at a distance was
Yeah, bro.
the
like-
love at a distance, because it's
Bro,
like, yeah,
for
it's,
real. You know what
it's
I'm
real.
saying?
It's real, bro.
Like-
Because if you can get caught up in the emotions. Y'all know how humans are, bro. You get caught up in your emotions, and it's your whole day can be
Yep.
like, man, you
Yep.
sat down thinking about their situations, or
Yeah, bro.
why am I so lucky, or you get to thinking like, why am I chosen? Like, why am I the one
Yep.
that's able to do what I do every day? Like,
Yep. It's
Yeah.
like I feel like, you know, with the opportunity like that we have set for us right now, you know, I think that for me personally, like I'm on some timing to where like I'm gonna be able, like I feel like I'm gonna be able to put my peoples in positions in order to like, you know, be successful. You know, so like you say, people we meet people. It's about who you know. You know what I'm saying? Like it's about who, like the people we meeting right now. So I think that, you know, this is a great opportunity for us. So I feel like going back home for me, it's like it gets old sometimes because I continue to go back and I see just nobody does nothing. Like everybody sit at home. You know what I'm saying? Like we be at home too, but it's like we're active every single day. You know what I'm saying? We're on a mission every single day. Like we're chasing something every single day. So it's like,
Hey, how would it feel? How does it feel where it's like, do you feel like you be on that same mindset? Let's just say the University of Washington, like all the friends, whatever, was in Lufkin. Like, do you think you could be on that same mindset? Or because you close to your friends, you close to your family, like you just talk about high school friends that you got love from a distance. You feel like
the distraction of
the distract. Do you feel like
yeah.
you would be still on that same mindset, or you feel like you'd be more tempted to kind of get pulled away just because you're in almost like foreign territory?
no, it's just difficult because I'm the only one doing it.
Yeah.
So it's like it gets
Someone could,
boring
like,
doing
try
it.
to-
It's get boring doing it by myself.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'll be like, well, there's a few like people back at home that, you know what I'm saying, still playing football, like
Yeah.
still, you know, but like it's only so many of us, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's like we can't all come together at one time at the same time and, you know, be
Can't get
there.
it. Yeah.
Be
Yeah.
there, like,
Yeah.
you know, like it was different when we was all together, but then it's like when we left, it's like everybody kind of scattered around doing their own thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't like everybody on this football team right now doing,
Yeah.
you know, coming to summer workouts together.
Yeah.
It's like now it's just me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody went to college. Then they ended up leaving college because they couldn't handle it, or
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, or they went to school, they wasn't doing right in school, so now they got to go back home. So it's like nobody else is on that same thing. So I feel like, you know, I'm still gonna be me regardless. Like I'm
Yeah.
still gonna make sure I put in my work, but it's just like who are you gonna have around you that's gonna push you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'll say this, like I feel lucky because I know like my group of friends, like my closest group of friends back home, like they're still pushing each other like every day. Like I got two of my brothers that, man, I wish their stories could have went different for real. Like that's why I've been feeling so fortunate because
Yeah.
they got a lot of talent in that hoop game. You feel me?
Yeah.
They can really get buckets. They're nice, but unfortunately, sometimes the circumstances don't work out. Sometimes things just
Yeah.
don't end up how you want them to. So I do want to shout them out because they on their grind every day. I see y'all boys, man. Like keep posting your content, bro. Everyone go like and subscribe. Keith B Jr. Free. That's my dog, bro. Go follow him, man. He's a grinder, bro. I love you, bro. So stay on your shit.
Facts, man. I had some friends where like I lived in Baytown. It's like 30 minutes from Houston. And when I lived in Baytown, I was in middle school. I used to hoop hard. So I like the friends I had made out there before I had moved out to Lufkin, like them my dogs, like we used to hoop, like you know what I'm saying. But
Man, them hoop
everybody,
days, bro.
everybody don't have the talent that we have. You know what I'm saying. Everybody don't, you know what I'm saying, fully get blessed like the way we get blessed. So everybody, you know, route always gonna, you know what I'm saying, be kind of different.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I had some couple of my homeboys back at home in Baytown. They, you know, they were hooping, but they never really got that second chance opportunity. You know,
yeah, I feel that.
And
I'm
talking about Cole, bro. Cole,
there's some real deal dogs.
Shout out
I feel
Young
like,
Weed.
yeah,
Like,
I feel like
hard
it's
to
kind
make
of
it in
like,
basketball.
I feel like it's kind of like for the people that like that I love from a distance, it's almost like right now, like I feel like they may not realize like, okay, why isn't he like as close to me as he was before? But it's like, bro, just wait, bro. Like I'm working. I'm in the back cave right now, bro. Like just
lab,
wait,
bro.
bro. Like I've had people that my brothers, bro, that they was colder than me, and like coming up, and that just things would happen, just stuff didn't go right, making bad decisions, push everybody away, and it's almost like for me, like I knew them since I was 6, so it's like I love all them to death, the 3 of them, and it's like me knowing like I'm like the one out of them to like get to this level. It's almost like let me just lock in for these 4 or 5 years. Give me these 4 or 5 years, bruh, and then like it's gonna go all back to how I used to be almost. But let me just get in this bag real quick. Even to someone like my high school friends, it's almost like, bro, I love y'all. Like, don't even think like I don't. But it's like I'm just, hey, just give me 4 or 5 years. Seem like a long time, but it's like, bro, I'm just know I'm really working for something right now. You only get one shot at it, and it's like you get one shot at it. And like I don't think people realize how serious like football can really get, especially the goals that we're going after. Like, bro, it's already like what 1% to play college, and it's like 1/4% or something to play in the NFL.
Smaller
like
and smaller,
bro. It's like, bro, like just it's almost like just hold on, bro. We gonna get there. That's how I be thinking of it.
Like sure. It's definitely all love, man. Cause like I feel like personally, like you say, like when we get in that grind, it's like we get in that
just
grind.
working, bro. Like
there's
it's not even personal.
There's even times
It's
bro,
like tunnel vision.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's even times where I won't even talk to my moms or my pops. You know what I'm saying? Like, and my mom be texting me like word and stuff like that. But it just be like, it's like the deeper that I get into it, she starts to understand more and more.
They don't understand. That's what it is. But when they see it, they almost like, oh, you really taking this like they already know you taking it serious. But if you're not in that space at all times, you're not up at 5 a.m., bro, working, going to class and doing extra work and doing all that, and so no one sees those those hours. When they get a glimpse of it, and like you like sometimes I call my mom like, oh yeah, I'm about to go to sleep. What you doing? Like, oh, I'm just watching tape right now. She like, oh, it's 9 o'clock. Don't you got? I'm like, in like an hour or so, but I gotta finish watching this. So she started to realize like, oh, even my dad, they were like, okay, like. Yeah, they was already like rooting for me, but they like, oh, this real, like it's real deal, and I'm like,
trying to really do something.
Yeah, like he really trying to do something with it. So it's almost like, just like I said, bro, just hold on, like I'm just working right now for a purpose right now. Yeah, for sure.
But okay, so like going off what having the right people around you, don't you guys like ever like get annoyed or like, cause there's a lot of people that's gonna try to talk to you and stuff, right? But like. And you guys don't always want to be like talking about like football, like what you do and stuff like that. Do you guys get annoyed with those conversations where like people just ask you like, oh, like how's football or this and that, and instead of like just having like real conversations?
Bro, sometimes bro, I be telling people I do gymnastics, or I be like,
I'm
bro,
a
I
golfer,
play
bro.
soccer.
Yeah,
I don't even want you to even
golfer.
know.
I'll be like, I hoop,
because like
I play soccer.
Why was I the other day? Who was I with?
I don't know, bro.
I was with Dom. Hey, me and Dom were down at Pike's the other night, bro. We walk into this little convenience store. We're just standing there, just about to buy some waters. I'm like, the dude at the register, it's a man and a wife, and the dude's like, "Oh, you guys basketball players?"
Like, bro, I'm a painter.
I'm like, bro,
I'm a painter.
what is this stereotype?
What you gonna say now?
Like, bro, just because I'm big and black, bro, I gotta play a sport, fam. Like,
facts.
It's those weird little awkward moments like that where it's like, man.
I'd be like, nah, I actually write poetry.
Microaggressions for me.
I actually don't do no type of sport.
I know you mean no harm, but it's still like,
Bruh.
It's just sad that that's like what we. Like, that's just like it's like damn. Like
hey, sometimes
like,
I
that's
be
all we
thinking
can
that.
be is
I be
basketball players.
like, sometimes I be thinking that. I be like,
Football
bruh,
players.
like you guess, you shouldn't be guessing, but
Yeah.
you just happen to guess right. Like, yeah, I guess so.
I ain't
Like,
gonna
yeah,
lie.
okay.
It's low key like, you know, asking a girl like, you know, like, oh, like how many months are you? And she not pregnant.
Yeah.
It's just like, oof, that's kind of
That's crazy.
like, why are you asking those type of questions,
Crazy
bro?
analogy. I'm hearing that.
Like,
now.
what do you? Why are like?
Yeah.
That's just, like, I'm like, I don't know you. I'm like, I don't know you. Like, why are you trying to ask me about my personal life or my occupation? Like, I mean,
Hey, Milton's
not to
face
sound
is
like
crazy.
not to sound
Yeah.
like rude or anything, but you know,
I know,
just the
bro.
scenario
It's
itself. It's like,
crazy,
I know
bro.
you're not trying to like network with me here, so why are you really
Like,
trying
you
to get
just-
there?
Man,
Yeah, bro.
It'd be
You know?
a headache sometimes.
Yeah,
Like,
But you gotta think though. Sometimes how I be thinking it is like, just like even like fans and stuff like that. It's just like, bruh, like if the roles were flipped, I'm almost asking you 100 questions about football. Cause bruh, you be thinking about it, bruh.
Yeah.
They
I
see us
get
run
it.
out the tunnel,
No,
and they
for
probably be
sure.
like, bruh, what's under there?
mhm.
Like what's under, bruh?
Yeah.
We got a whole city,
They're probably wondering like, hey, like what is Coach
got a
DeBoer
whole-
talking about
Facts.
before the game?
Bruh,
What are their-
they
what are
like-
the
they
coaches-
wanna
what is Greg
get, like-
saying before the game?
they for
bro?
sure want to get like
Yeah.
a taste of
That's
that.
why-
I'm
that's
hearing them
definitely-
on low
yeah,
key. I'd be.
definitely.
That's why I don't even be even getting like.
Yeah.
I don't even
I'll
really
admit.
get annoyed in my head. It's like whatever. But I always will be like, oh, I'll tell you about it because like you may not ever know the experience. So it's like I almost gotta like, all right, this is kind of how we do things.
Yeah.
They'd be like,
On me.
what? Like did
Okay,
y'all do this?
okay.
Da da da.
And,
Yeah.
like, but they be it be actual people out there though that support us.
No, I
Like,
love
yeah,
it.
for
There's
sure,
some
for
real
sure, for
diehard
sure.
Husky
You know what I'm
fans,
saying?
bro.
Yeah,
I
that
love
came off
y'all.
kind of crazy.
No,
But
I
yeah,
love
look,
it.
there
We
are
love
some-
our fans.
yeah,
Don't
we
get
love
it
all
messed
you
up,
guys.
Husky
for
Nation.
But
We
like,
love you guys.
of course, bro. Like
We just know how passionate you guys
it
can
can
be.
Yeah.
be sometimes it can be kind of like, bro, like a headache because it's like we are normal people. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want to just like if you was to just come up to us and introduce yourself and like start a conversation and then lead your way to that, it'll be a whole different story. But like,
Definitely.
you know, kind of approaching us in a way that's just like, whoa, like all right, man,
Like a spectacle.
you know what I'm
Like it's
saying?
like a
Yeah, bro. I just
I know
don't.
what you
Sometimes I
mean.
be just thinking like they just don't. Bro, I don't know, but you gotta think, bro. Some people really be like, wow.
yeah, facts.
they
And that-
really-
definitely.
yeah,
You
and that's
definitely
another
gotta-
thing.
I
So it's like
mean-
they see us as like we see ourselves as normal, bro. Some people see us as like superheroes,
Yeah.
almost. Like I be feeling like when we be driving, when we when we leave the hotel and go to the game, I be like, bruh, we like soldiers, and we all on
Yeah.
like we in the little
Doing the dog
you
walk.
know the
Crazy.
Call of
Yeah.
Duty plane where they all hop out. And they all got them like little cargo planes, and they just sitting in there like waiting for war.
yeah.
I'm almost
That's
in
how
there
you
like,
feeling, bro.
and then we
That's,
walk,
That's the mode. You
and then we walk out, and
Call
all the
of Duty
people
soldier?
and all the people are cheering
Yeah.
for us. They're like, yeah, we finna go to war real quick. Hopefully we make it back. Like somebody
Man, for
not
real.
gonna make
Somebody
it back.
might-
I'm gonna make it back
That's-
though.
hey, that is
While you
crazy
playing?
because it's like somebody might really.
You gotta think, bro. We
That's
walk,
somebody
real life
might really
war.
might go down in that
bro.
battlefield.
We
for
walk
real.
off
Like,
it,
real life
bro,
war.
and think of everybody
Crazy.
cheering. You got the cheerleaders cheering, everybody clapping. You
I
saying
love the band. Bro.
you giving
I
hugs.
love
It's
our
almost like you
band.
giving a hug to
I
your
love our
family. Like
band.
after you giving a hug to your family, like, hey,
I love our band.
I love you, mom, but hey, I'm finna go to war. Like that's the thing.
Oh, like,
I
bro.
love it. Bro.
Hey, I be
That's
feeling
my
that. I be
favorite-
like,
I'll be
we finna
honest,
go
bro.
to
That's my
war,
favorite
bro.
part of game day.
What?
Is when I
Bruh.
get
Be
to
out
hop
there.
off the bus, bro, and I get to see my
Yeah.
mom and my sister and my niece there,
Bruh.
smiles and hugs
Yes,
ready for me,
bro.
bro. I get to feel that love, and then I get to go into
And like in
mode,
bro, like
bro.
in that
Straight to
that
the
away
demon
game, bro. Bro, I love away games, bro.
Oh, away
Like, I be
games.
feeling like we in. Like, I be like, oh, we're in foreign territory.
real
Like
real opland.
I ain't never seen nothing.
Real opera.
When we was in Oregon, I was like, oh.
Hey,
I said we in
fans-
the we in the
bro,
belly of
fans
the
was
beast.
talking so
hey,
crazy.
The way that first of all the tailgate, I was like, oh, they all came to see us. I was like, oh
That
yeah,
was-
we really in the belly of the beast right
Hey,
now.
I
Like,
know.
they
I was
really
in
had
that,
us, for real.
bruh.
before the game even
Gotta
started,
love
bro.
Bro,
Oh
before the
my
game
God,
started,
we-
bro, and they all came out. Fans was
They was
packed.
talking
I
about
said
83, you ain't finna have a catch all game.
Hey,
they was talking, and we had
Chill out,
people
bro.
and we had coaches over there that
You
we
good?
knew, and we was like, oh yeah, we gonna have to get,
on me.
we gonna have to get right.
On me.
And we came out in the all purple, bro.
Yeah,
If we
bro.
step to games, bro,
That
that'd
game
be
was
getting
gas
me
on
turned,
me.
bro. Especially
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know what happened. Something happened with the jersey thing. But when we came out and he was like, we weren't all purple, man, I made sure I was like, let me make sure I'm stepping because this it's
Hey,
prime
we
time
did
television
step.
right here.
Like we walking down, we coming through the tunnel.
Top
We got a
rank.
little.
And it's
Top
all-
10,
bro,
top
I be
10.
getting-
we
Dang.
coming in like when we walking out on the stadium, like they have the fans coming into the game. So we
Bro.
walking, we see all the
and
fans.
they booing us. Ain't no, all you
What?
see is yellow, bro. You don't see no purple. They yelling, they cussing. Some people trying to block the entrance. We were like, man, get out the way, man. Like, move. Like, and Oregon got this little tunnel, and it's like everybody all packed in, and you just like, oh yeah,
everybody just
everybody out there, yeah, bro.
Talking. And then they got some up there in the little whatever it was. They was up there watching us too. And then you walk down. They had some little stairs on the right. They had people.
Bro, it was really like Opland because when we came out, and then they had the dude on the motorcycle and everybody. I was like, oh, y'all really brought y'all best. We must be hard because y'all brought y'all best of the best, like jerseys and all that.
Hey, that joint was sold out.
That's how you know when you a good team, bro. When teams be trying to step or teams be trying to wear like some crazy stuff or they start doing all that stuff, you're like, oh, we must be good because you trying to show out. You trying to show out for your friends. Like we must be good, bro. That's how we thinking, bro.
Because the moment for me, because you guys talking about Oregon, the moment for me was the Alamo Bowl, bro. Because, bro, it was the first time. Because, bro, it was the first time I traveled, bro.
That was Opland 3000.
I don't know weird stuff, bro.
You want to talk about nobody for us.
Bro, that was
crazy. Bro, like, they were literally, like, playing their own highlight film and stuff like that. Like, bro, literally, we was in the tunnel, bro. And you know Metro, like the album, bro?
Yeah.
Bro, literally the whole time, bro, that song Superhero was playing in my head, bro. Like, I feel like a villain, bro. Like, we were really going in there, like, we're finna go in there.
We're finna come in there, step.
And take it over.
We're finna come in there, step.
Because walked out, bro. It was all orange. I said,
burnt orange, white with the purple. In the corner,
that's how y'all moving?
That's all we had was that sliver of purple right there.
I knew it was gonna be like that.
I was like, you're even from there, so you already knew. And they was talking too. Them boys was talking. I was like, bro, y'all haven't been up one time in the game. Like, how are y'all chatting like that?
Now, the week leading up to that, it was kind of weird because we were staying in the dog walk and like knowing us, cause like they knew we were staying in the hotel, bro.
Yeah.
Then we'll be roaming around and stuff like that, and then like they're trying to say like slick stuff to us and stuff like that. I'm like, at the end of the day, bro, I'm human, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of.
I ain't gonna lie, it had me rolling when we pulled up to the SeaWorld.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would y'all have us pull up at the same exact time as the other team?
I mean,
right next to him.
Like, y'all literally just asking for
it was good for me though, because I get to see my boy Bud.
Oh, okay.
Is that 28? Is that 28?
Yeah.
Shout out that boy 28. He tried to get on me. I was like,
I was trying to get him too.
Just trying to get on me.
Because they be trying to they were trying to get like some of us shook. Like they were trying to act intimidating and stuff like that. But I'm like,
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of knew that the brand of football that we play though was still gonna step, because
every time
off the kickoff, bro.
You gotta just think, bro. It's just, bro. All that is talking, bro. Like,
dropping bodies on the kickoff.
All that is just talk. It's just like, all right, talk was like, bro. Eventually, bro, we gonna have to go in that locker room. We gonna have to put them cleats on. We gonna have to get taped up. We gonna have to kick the ball off. So you can say all you want. That ball gonna have to get kicked eventually.
And
that
you
ball
have to step inside.
That pigskin gonna get put on the field, and
it's
now we gonna see.
Step inside them lines, and
I don't really be like. I don't really be even talking like that. Like
I don't talk
because I almost be like, I'd be so quiet. I'd be like, bro, like, yeah, okay, all that talking gonna get you. Okay, you better make sure you locked in, because I'm locked in right now.
I might pop you.
Yeah, okay.
Pop you.
I talk
crazy. Be ready.
For real.
It's coming.
Yeah, we know you.
Peasy,
we know you talk.
Peasy's
this man be on some friendly fire talk.
That was one time Peasy had me fired up, but five, he's always talking crazy every year from Arizona, bro. He played nickel for them. Bro. He talking crazy every year. I'm like, bro, I've never lost to you, ever. Bro. Why are you talking to me like that? Stop. And I don't know what he was saying to Peasy, but then he had JP ready to fire off. So I'm like, all right, what's up then? Because you tripping, bro. I was like, you tripping, bro. You tripping. Yeah. Like, and it's a home game. Just stay quiet, bro. Facts. You good, bro.
Going off everything and stuff like that, let's pivot back to like the high school times. What would be like one thing you could have changed back then that would have made you more successful? Because like, you know, like for me, I feel like of course grades, but I feel like yeah, of course grades for sure. But I feel like the one thing for me was that finding my path earlier, because I feel like going from basketball and then like kind of like having 1 foot in, 1 foot out with football and stuff, I kind of feel like it hindered my future a little bit. Even though I'm still where I'm at today, like I want to be here still, but I'm saying like I could have had a better, more suited opportunity to be here. So I feel like those are the 2 things most important for me that I would have changed back then.
Bro, I think I wish my parents would have put me in like little league sports earlier, because I like when I lived in. I used to move a lot. I used to move around like so much, bro. So I lived in somewhere called Nacogdoches, and I had like a little cousin, and he was playing like t-ball, and I wanted to try out. Like I wanted to try out and everything. That was like my first sport I ever really like tried to like play. It didn't work out. So we had like soccer fields at the end of our street, and every Sunday they always used to go fill up the soccer fields, bro. They used to have like the Mexican food on the side, all the little the snow cone like stand thing, the taco stands like for $1 tacos. So one day with those,
that's elite.
I'm telling you. So with the baseball cleats that I had ended up getting, I ended up using them for whenever I went to go down there and try to play soccer. I was just standing on there. I asked I guess it was a coach. I asked him if I could play, and he let me play. I was playing soccer, so that was my first real sport that I ever played. So I can say that's one that I wish I would have like, you know, played more like little league sports to like, you know, find like just have that drive as a young age and just kind of like build up, you know, on that just to see like where I could be now if that was the case. But, you know, I never like question why I had to do with that, because I'm glad I had to go through all that.
Yeah.
You know, but also I'll say I wish I would have grinded more in high school. I wish I would have watched a little bit more film. I wish I would have had somebody to teach me how to watch film. Like,
yeah,
you know, I feel like we watched film, but I feel like I could have separated myself a little bit more if I really took it a little bit more serious and knew what was the meaning behind film. Like in high school, I was thinking like film just to like know what we messed up on. Like, you're not necessarily like knowing like knowing what you know what I'm saying, knowing what you're messing up on and how you can really fix this in order to like build on that and you know what I'm saying, get better. So I wish I definitely would have did that better. But the grinding piece and I wish I would have like got stronger in the weight room.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah.
No, I would say, I'd probably say the grind part. I feel like in high school, once I got to my junior year, high school was like high school was easy.
Yeah, it was.
Like it was playing, and so it was almost like I felt like, oh, we'll be like this in college. And I got here, I was like, oh, hey, the DBs we had when we first got here, I didn't really know all of them, so I was just like, okay, like we finna see how they move. Like, all right, like yeah. And then we seen practice, first practice, fall camp. I said, oh, y'all is like that. I was like, oh, bruh, it was E3, KT, or Elijah Molden Keita, if people don't know, and then Miles Bryant. I was like, okay, Miles Bryant, I've heard these names. Like we gonna see. Like now I'm gonna see for my own eyes. 'Cause I'm gonna be around them. And I was like, bro, the way y'all operating, the way y'all like communicating, the way y'all moving on the field, I'm like, oh, I said, oh yeah. I was tripping because it's definitely levels to that. Mm-hmm. Yes. So I for sure would say, I wish I would have worked harder in high school just because it was like, it got to a point where it was just like, all right, bro, like either like they just gonna throw the ball up, I'm gonna pick it, or it's on like, or they not gonna throw the ball my way. So it's like, bro, I don't need to work on it. And I'm like, already, like this is easy. But yeah, nah, I'll be like, I feel like that was kind of my biggest mistake because like how my mindset is now, like it's like a crazy like work mindset, and it's like I didn't even have as much as I had now that I did then. So it's like, how was I in that mindset and I had less than I do now, and I'm in a more hungry, starving mindset. Mm-hmm. So I feel like, yeah, for sure, I should have been definitely more locked in on like my craft and like for sure in high school, most definitely.
Yeah, I agree with everything y'all said. I mean, I would 100% agree. Just getting bigger and stronger, 100%. Like with the position I play in football, you know, it's like a lot of big dudes. I mean, I'm at the line of scrimmage all the time, dealing with 300, 280 pound, all types of big dudes. So, you know, I think if I would have developed my body and used my frame better in high school, it would have had me more like game ready in a sense.
Like off the rip,
like being ready to actually come in and like
play,
contribute.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But, you know, kind of like me said, like I got to my junior year and I was just always just kind of naturally bigger, stronger than other kids, especially in my league, like the GSL. It's like average Washington football for most teams that are in our league. So it's like, you know, I was just dominating, and I realized as soon as I got here, it was a completely different playing field. And I redshirted, and in my room, like my freshman year, everybody who was in my room when I got here is either in the league or was in the league. So, you know, I'm blessed and I'm grateful for that because I got to learn from all of them. And I mean, I've gotten to learn from 3 different position coaches now. So it's all gotten me ready now. But knowing back then, I would have took it more serious, like really developing my body, because you only get one, and it's really our weapon in our sport. So I wish I would have sharpened it up more when I was younger. And on top of that, like once I did realize that football was going to be more the course that I was going to go down, I wish I would have just applied myself more to the craft of, you know, learning how to run routes, learning how to catch the ball, learning how to block, sitting in the film room and learning what a cover 3 is, what a cover 5 is, what cover 2, all those different things, trying to sit down and really understand what defenses are trying to do and force you into and things like that. And I think, you know, I started getting, like I said in the last pod, like I started getting recruited going into my junior year. So really once then I should have been on, like, instead of AAU, I probably should have done like the 7-on-7 circuit, things like that, just to get more exposure. But I mean, I know whatever path I go down, like, or would have went down, you know, back then, like I would have made amazing relationships like I did, you know. So, but I would say that for like all the young homies that's out there in high school, if y'all watching this, like,
don't stop.
Yeah,
do not stop, bro. Do not stop.
Do it all.
Because,
like,
bro,
do
It don't even
all.
matter when you commit. Don't, bro. You should turn up even more.
Yeah,
On
like
me.
do
Turn
it
up
all.
even more.
But like, if you know that you're passionate about football or basketball or baseball or track or whatever that is, like, really hone in on that and do your research. Like, become a true student of that game or whatever sport that is, and like really try to become the best. Because I mean, if you're not in it to, you know, be at the top and, you know, prove yourself, then I mean, that should maybe just the competitive nature of me speaking, but I mean that's why we all.
Talent,
I mean, that's why we all here and we do what we do every day.
No matter, you don't have to be 1-star, 2-star, 3-star.
Don't matter.
Just grind every single day and everything will come. Go to camps, dominate in every single camp.
Look,
You know, like, go out there, compete, bro. Compete on the field, compete on practice, bro, and work hard.
Because it's the same up here, bro. It's the same
and
up
what
here
will
as to
help
be
you-
same the next level.
what will help you feel like more successful and fulfilled in those moments is like knowing that you're outworking the man next to you, but you're also uplifting the man next to you, because that's the whole culture piece of you know, brotherhood and keeping the family together. I mean, that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, it's like, I'm going to work for y'all on Saturdays, not just myself, not just my family. Like, y'all are my why too.
Yeah.
Like this university, like the people, what we're representing, you know, it's like, it's definitely part of my why, or else I wouldn't be waking up at 5 and 6 and going to meetings and doing what we do every day. So,
all right. So before we go, that was a great discussion. Actually, that was pretty good.
That was fire, boys.
But before we go, again, just want to thank you guys. Thank you, JP, Meesh, Dev, for that conversation again. I also thank for the people who supporting us. Make sure you follow us on TikTok and Instagram at The Standard Pod. As well as subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Like, subscribe,
and,
share.
Yeah, shout out to Alex.
Yes,
and Jake as well.
Shout out to y'all.
And we're signing off. Again, thank you.
Gang. L's up, baby. Love me, Texas.
We bust it down, don't need a degree. Tryna better